And we're getting some more breaking news. Israeli strikes on Iran killed at least 950 people and wounded 3,450 others. That's the breaking news that's coming in right now. That Israeli strikes on Iran have killed at least 950 people, whereas 3,450 people have been injured. So the conflict, the tensions between Israel and Iran continue with neither of the sides ready to back out from this escalating conflict. And meanwhile, we're learning that Israeli strikes on Iran have killed at least 950 people, whereas they have wounded 3,450 others. Remember, this comes after the US military airstrikes on Iran at 3 of its nuclear sites, and now we're learning that Israeli strikes on Iran have also killed at least 950 people. My colleague Pranay Upadhyay continues to stay with us with more on this. Pranay, over to you.
Actually, there's a lot of death and destruction happening on the either side, but definitely the death suffered by the casualty number on Iranian side is much higher because the kind of airstrikes carried out by Israel, the kind of airstrikes are carried out by the United States Air Force. This clearly indicates that there is a widespread damage on the Iranian side, not only the nuclear facilities but also the military establishments, the military facilities, and also the targeted killing of the political leadership and targeted killing of the military leadership. This clearly shows that these strikes have brought havoc in Iran as far as the destruction is concerned, and the many targets which are being engaged and continuously being engaged, like the waves of airstrike keep continuing on Iran. And as you would recall that the statement of Israeli Prime Minister or the US President, they clearly said that they dominate the airspace of Iran, so they can strike at any place at any time and of their own choosing. So and at this juncture, we do not know that how this is going to stop. But yes, the number is definitely high on the Iranian side, because the most of their surface air missile establishment, their missile launchers, their military bases, and even the air bases of Iran have been targeted by the Israeli Air Force, as well as the nuclear facilities recently been struck by the US Air Force.
Right, Pranay, stay with us. So around 950 people have been killed due to Israeli strikes in Iran, and the tensions continue. The number of casualties is much higher on the Iranian side as compared to the Israeli side.